From the Shack podcast is sponsored by Thermapen. Designed for chefs and loved by home cooks worldwide, Thermapen ensures perfectly cooked food every single time. With its unrivaled speed and accuracy, sleek waterproof design, and a 5-year guarantee, Thermapen is certified to perfect every roast, bake, barbecue and steak. Myself and Dec highly recommend Thermapen as it's the only food thermometer that we use at home as well as when we're cooking at our pop-ups. So cook to temp and not time and enjoy the episode. Welcome back to season 2 of From the Shack. It's been a long time. We are joined by some guests again who've been on the Shack before. Both Ryan and Adam and Steve have been on, but at different times. So we're just having a bit of a gang get together today. Episode 1, we're just going to go over what's coming in the future, and we're going to talk about the event in October, which is very, very exciting. But we've got some news to announce, myself and Dec. So
cool news.
So as you know, we're already sponsored by Thermapen, which is amazing. Great brand, put them to bits. I think we all use Thermapen. Yeah. There's no other brand out there. But we've got a couple of new sponsors. So one of the new sponsors for season 2 is Pit Barrel. We've been playing around with Pit Barrels. Amazing. They're an amazing bit of kit. Absolutely love it.
Really enjoyed cooking on that.
Pit Barrel chicken is the way forward.
Is the one.
So it's a lot of fun. So big shout out to Pit Barrel. We'll be doing more stuff with them in the near future. But I think exciting as well is Alfresco Chapel.
Yes,
Jumping on board. I mean, Steve and Adam have backed us pretty much all the way since episode 1, sharing, getting involved, helping with the giveaways. So I think it was only a matter of time before we jumped on the ship.
We always come to any Alfresco Chapel events as well. So we're doing it.
It's amazing to have them on board. I think it's probably worth mentioning some of the things, because you guys are not just a shop. We've mentioned this the last time you came on. Like, you do events as well. Demos, open days. You've already had quite a few bits and bobs happen this year already. And then you've got some stuff coming up, right?
Yes.
So what have we got?
Got Team Life Fire Day for Gosney. That's a week Saturday. Yeah. Then outside the shop, you've got to do some pizzas. There's some little bits of stuff done on the dome or even on the art.
Is there a load of people from coming, or is it just going to be like a few and then yourselves mix in?
You guys are like authorised guys now to do it, though, are you?
Oh, yeah. Because we're like sort of members. But yeah, it's just one of those events that you want to do anyway. Yeah. People come in, even usually find on a Saturday, we get a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Like said, we're outside, we're all eating, having pizza. Kids aren't running about because they're having pizza. Parents can come in here, have a nosy about the shop.
We could go on the Monty trip.
I think.
Cool.
I think that's the thing as well about pizza. Pizza is one of those things. We've talked about on the podcast before where I throw pizzas in with barbecue. I think it's part of it. Like outdoor cooking in your garden is a really good sort of entry level into cooking outside.
Yeah.
And you also learn a bit more about gas and live fire.
Yeah.
You get the choice of dual fuel, or you can just go gas.
I think it's a whole genre that had it.
Really? You're more into pizza than I am.
Well, I kept saying I wasn't into pizza. I remember we were at Sizzlefest. We were at Sizzlefest.
Yes.
It was Chris Lamb sent to me. We were talking about pizza. I just said, I'm not into it. And then I proceeded to search pizza on my phone, and it was about 500 images of pizza, folds of pizza that I've got. Maybe I'm more. And then I proceeded to say, and I also entered the pizza competition. I was like, maybe I might all into this. And then I actually, later on, look at
I just thought about something, I'm going to say it when I'm
Yeah, that's it. Did I call out now?
No, keep it. They've got good preemptive.
So what are you going to do? Just load of pizzas? You're going to use, have you got dough that you're selling in the shop? Are you going to use frozen dough that you're selling in the shop? So you sort of one-stop shop. Look, come here, get me dough, get me Gosney.
Yeah. It's exactly do that.
Exactly.
We're trying to show off the door. There's not everybody. We're getting a lot of people in the shop that are buying the door, but at least yeah. But if we're getting the new cost of scale and get to have it in front of them,
it's a scale in itself, doing the job.
Well, I think, because I've had an uni for years, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, it's great. I mean, a lot of cost then. It's on the cars, but I think the reason I've not used it as much is because it's just a pain to do a day before.
I went deep dive, I was like, 72 hours.
Fully in.
Cold, fermented. I was just like,
Hydration.
yeah, I started getting silly. Like,
Give me
I think that's just straight.
all that kind of stuff.
Honestly,
The fact because that is class. Yeah, it's class. That means, like you say, you can pick your pizza up here, get your dough here. You doing anything else? Doing like cheese? Yeah, no, doing sauces as well. Yeah, we've got Shoutouts. We've got
Really?
one Julienne.
That's brilliant.
Rofferoni, Enduia. What else? Well, we've got blocks of Fernwat as well. So
Because again, that feeling line, right? I mean, I've had to order it online loads of times. Whenever I'm trying to do it, I'm ordering it online. Like, you've almost got it. I'm having like a bit of a pizza night. I'm sort of planning a week in advance and just to buy stuff offline.
We get a delivery every week. That's every Wednesday. That's the delivery of the cheese.
yeah, that's my problem with it. That you have got, because I don't think ahead. Like on Tuesday, I don't know what I'm for then Tuesday until Tuesday. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's why I don't cook it.
That's not absolutely legend.
Yeah,
I'm doing my menu for a week in advance.
so I'm doing that. I don't think to
list ingredients, mate. I'm in the shop buying them ingredients and nothing else.
I get the list.
It's the rest there. It's not on that list. So now
I get elements so I could plan it. But then I'll see someone cooking a T-bone or something on it. T-bone tonight.
I'm quite good at that. Like, we've got everything in it, obviously including the cheese as well as the dough and as well as the, what sauce did you say you got?
We've got two. We've got the mozzie. We've got the
yeah, we've got the Samazar.
So you can absolutely fill them yourself.
Yeah,
As well as the actual pre-made.
and then you got the Motti pizza sauce.
Yeah, again, like,
popular.
yeah, because again, sometimes there's only certain supermarkets that stock it.
Yeah.
So again, you know, you're having hunt round out 3 different supermarkets. They'll try and find the weight shows just to get it.
We've managed to get into the suppliers that supply all the unit online.
Orders.
So our guys supply unit, Delavita,
Marco Fuso.
Marco Fuso, Gino Campos. We've got into them guys that direct.
Essential flour, that Marco Fuso. They've got
Got his door. His door. Not 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Full of $4.
Right.
So here's his dough. Because it is good. It's pretty bang on.
It's a bigger recipe.
All right.
And obviously more people hear about the Polish. Yeah, obviously when you try then Reavers is what I did is better. So if you're into your pizzas and you want to talk like in depth, coming in because they sound.
I didn't even know you did all this, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I come here like, you know, quite a few times a year. And I didn't even know you did that, so I was good on the show.
So you've got that, you've got the Gosney thing. What else is on the pack? We've got one that we're coming to, me and Ryan, which is the banquet.
Yes, we've got Marcus first.
Yeah, I had a ticket for that. Unfortunately, some family member decided to get wed. Selfish annoyed. So unfortunately. But I think was it Sean's father-in-law's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, went to Widow. That'd be amazing, that. Yeah, I love Marcus. Good last time, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, I love all the books.
Yeah. You're coming anyway, aren't you?
I'm coming anyway.
Yeah. So you got to grab all the Marcus.
Oh yeah.
It's also a big thing as well. Coming up. You know?
Yeah.
Is he actually from Devon, or has he always lived on Essex?
Yeah, so in.
Because it was like when he says he worked on the rigs, so I mean, it's a bit of a, like, it's a bit of a trek, isn't it? Not to like Aberdeen.
I don't think he works on the rigs. He was still oiled. He was still the oil industry went up. He was on the rigs.
No, you do. I think he's going like a geological time.
Yeah. They travelled the world, then.
Yeah, he's really full.
Has he ever done any classes this far north?
No.
Or anywhere?
He's a little bit further.
And he's wild and right down as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because I spoke to him at Fields to Fork. And at that time I was coming, I was saying I was really looking forward to it. And he was saying he was looking forward to it. And he was saying, normally I don't do it, but he said, I've got a lot of time for Steve. I spoke to Steve, which has to be, and I just, I mean, so it's,
we asked him, he's come up as a favourite. Yeah, and he's concentrating his own UK bands.
Yeah, and he's learning the accordion and guitar. Yeah. And the singing, the old singing.
Singing.
Yeah,
it's my both of us is a gent.
And then banquet.
Yeah. First or second Sunday in August.
10th, I think.
Yeah, 10th. Sunday 10th. Yeah.
So me and you were on the first session. You sold out quick from what I remember with that one. You had to put a second date on.
Yeah.
You still got tickets for the second date? No.
Fully.
I thought it was fully not show.
I think we were done in first one went 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
Then it's gone forward.
Do you know what you boys need? A moonswap. monthly newsletter.
We know
We do.
it's on the list of jobs.
But this is what is a million
These
jobs.
things take time.
Everybody does.
Yeah, they have to do it while he's doing the shopping. That's
Oh, yeah.
We started doing the email weekly thing. But
Yeah.
it's with that busy, difficult.
And we're also getting a lot of new products in as well.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect draft. Well, obviously now we've got sunset vibe, we've got flaming. So we're always trying to set those up.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Let it draft them. I love it. I actually, it's my, what's your favourite?
Adam's got me to the Spartan and all the ones all we drink.
Oh, really? My favourite's Jupiler.
Jupiler.
Yeah.
Jupiler.
It's my absolute favourite. That, but if it was going to have like the IPA's vocation. Life
I forgot. Oh, well done.
Life and death.
We had it close on the live stream.
That was vocation, shouldn't it? Was it?
Yeah.
What it was. They did say the new one called Hop Skim and Juice, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, so 7% stroke. Oh, yeah.
I played in Ted Dropker. I like Time Rebel anyway. Time Rebel's one of
Yeah. Got that. Heads up jam for me.
Yeah.
I've
I've had
those.
I wanted it, but I think I preferred the Jupiler.
Jupiler's
Do you know what I had at Leanan? I had it at Clark's.
Yes,
I haven't all time. Good.
Surprised?
Yeah,
I only find it weekend. They do side. There's all different guys. They've got one on the website. Still
I get feels to fork out it there. I liked it. I don't drink that much, but I did really like that.
Do they do did they used to do the cider on Perfect Draft?
Look,
I think they've just done the.
They've always just done it.
Yeah. I reckon that's about sold. Stop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Because it's more reasonable buying it on, like, it's cheaper buying it on Perfect Draft than buying it in bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works out. Some of them work out about £2.80 a pint. So it's cheaper than a pub.
Like, you buy as long.
So whole
Yeah,
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
yeah.
Well, it's got that. It's got a marketing team behind it now on it as well. But it is good beer. It's nice line.
Good drink.
Yeah.
We just chuck a keg in on the weekend. Don't go mad, like.
Yeah.
It's always pretty good. Well, I like the fact that you're doing cold down here.
Got for
Because
a
again,
bit of that.
you know, I'm there at a weekend. I'm just chucking it in, and then there's like 8 hours of sitting there. We should have a little laugh on. I put one in the other day and knowing the hype because it's been warm.
Yeah.
I put one in and it come up. I think 23 degrees.
So do we tell?
Is this going to take?
So it's not it's not cold. It's like it won't.
You don't feel too low.
Yeah, you can have it. It just tastes like.
Yeah.
That tastes like quality. Off the beer.
Go on, sit.
So after 2 or 3,
Yeah, we've got them pretty chilled in fridges as I call already. Got a whole lot of milk in that.
you thought of everything.
Tried.
Once you get a lot of people coming in for the beer, just
Getting busy.
Yeah.
because I don't like stuff like Morrison's and stuff. They sell like 3 options. As the ground Morrison's do sell them.
Yeah.
But they just literally sell like, I think they sell like Camden Stella, something else. There's like 3 or 4 they do. They don't do very big. Like,
Every time we order, which is about every 2 weeks at the minute, we get a couple more varieties in and build it. There's maybe 20 different flavors.
I suppose once you get like a regular customer base for it as well, you can get like random stuff in because people go,
I'll try it. Because I mean, I've had mine for a good year now. I've gone through a lot of them, so I know a lot about. But when people come in and buy it, you should get this in next time. We always go, let's have a look into it.
Yeah.
Look at the reviews and be like, yeah, it's good in here.
yeah, I've tried quite a few. Do you do the returns as well?
Yeah.
It's even better.
We're a community store, so we do all the returns and all the points, all the deals. You come in with your we do all the deals that they do.
It's matches and bands.
Do that. Yes.
Yeah, perfect draft points. And
Yeah.
You still get points from it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And also on with dough and beer.
I think we might be about £1 cheaper as well.
Just put it out.
Not far off the motorway.
It's a destination place.
So if you're up near Chorley or you're travelling through, do drop in. It's well worth a visit. Even just walk around the shop. We said it last time we was here, just the building itself. Yeah. It's like an old chapel, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Alfresco Chapel, but it's a belting shop. So you've like crammed every corner full of gear. It's mad, isn't it?
Every time.
Especially nets.
But maybe we're going to try and expand that way, either upwards or sideways.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
looking at all options.
I think you need to, especially with all these new products that you're bringing home with different freezers.
Yeah.
Is that nice walking blocks?
Oh.
room, mate. We had to thought about that, didn't we, for perfect draft? A walking fridge in the
But we're going to have one there just to call it bespoke. Team, it was just too.
team. Honestly. Team.
Yeah.
Walking fridge on team. Yeah.
I've offered a couple.
Our friends. Where he got his from?
Cheap as anything, but it's you have to go and take it from a couple of places. They said the company can have it. It's going to take it down. Then we build it us. But I thought, that's the thing. Good place to start.
Yeah. But no. So you've got what other gigs you got anything there? Towards the back end of the year planned, or is that?
Quite like the sound of some of these live fire, only because now I've got the Kadai.
Yeah.
So like,
It's kind of not really
interested in.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't really interested. I was just more thinking about the my barbecue, and that was it. I was 100% that was my barbecue. It's really efficient and that, and then
which it is.
Yeah, when the missus has bought me the Kadai, I'd started cooking on it a few times. Like, this is actually, it's almost like a totally different skill when I'm thinking I actually really want to try and learn this a bit more.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting that you're doing all that.
I said at the end of last year, this year, I did say 2025 to me. It's all life.
Seems to be.
And do you think everybody else is thinking that way as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think when you
See more and more cages and stuff. Stuff online.
I think when you get into it, don't you? You sort of naturally progress to the next thing.
It's a different skill altogether.
It's totally different way. Yeah, totally different way. Everything changes on it.
Took me about,
I think that's the sort of thing, though.
I only did one thing on that Kadai, and it was like the first thing I did. I did that full pecan, thinking, I'll do it hanging or something. I tell you what, it took about 45 hours. I couldn't believe it. Halfway through, I was going, this is getting a bit daft. 4 hours in, and it's like 30 degrees. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah. It's just getting new. Again, it's like anything else. It's
Just something new in it. Like, again, I'm just quite excited to learn more on it. Yeah, it'd be like the dough thing all over again.
So what day is that? What day is back for 10 February 31st.
Yeah, 2 days, yeah.
And then after that, is there any plans after that, or is that just open ended now? Just see what happens.
What's been ended for now, though?
I do a little open day. That's trying to. Well, we spoke
about it.
Yeah.
It's possible. I think the next big thing after that could be October.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We're gonna talk a bit more about that. But I think probably before we touch on October,
What we've been
even before that, it's probably worth mentioning Ryan, because he's sat in the corner very quiet.
Yeah.
So Ryan, as a lot of you who are listening probably know it from the last time he was on, is a huge part and the founder of the account Barbecue Up North, which now you be helping John's Barbecue, John's Barbecue. And you guys are doing something that's going to be a fortnightly kind of insight into different barbecuers in and around the north.
Yeah, it's basically going to be showcasing the people from the barbecue community, talking to them, finding out their stories every fortnight. I think we've got 12 lined up, and we'll just keep it as that for now.
Yeah.
But that's also being sponsored by Alfresco Chapel.
Yeah.
So finger on the pulse. But again, supporting the community.
Yeah.
as they always have.
Yeah. And we all support each other.
Yeah.
And growing it in the north, as we always been trying to do.
Yeah, you've got it, haven't you? So the premise of it is 12 separate interviews with 12 different content creators,
people, members of the community, community Q&A type of questions, find out more about you, share your story, what you like, dislike from barbecue, what your favourite cooked, that sort of thing. And just it's going to be mainly on Instagram, probably.
And they're all live
on Instagram, and then we'll download them and share them afterwards as well. So
that'll be really good.
Yeah,
that'll be really,
we
really
liked it when we did that.
I loved it.
I
was bricking it up until we got going, and then it was all right. And I was just like, this is easy because there's no editing.
I didn't this now. I've got
use all that. Using it in the wall, just
laughing. I'm like, I'm going to get a beer, mate.
I've got to save this all and edit it all, but there's no editing. So we are going to do more lines, I think, in this season as well, while we've got the weather, because we didn't start till mid summer last season 1, did we? So by the time we got into it, like it was cold.
I can't remember when we started. feel that.
Remember when we said we were going to take our breaks to do all the admin? We didn't do any admin.
We're just going to take a break to do the admin and then edit it all. We did meet up once.
Yeah.
But we didn't even do any admin.
No.
What did we do? We could discuss the event.
All right.
We decided to just create it, and instead,
Like we've not got enough to do this.
Let's do some pod admin, or let's just create an event.
Let's make all work for ourselves.
Yeah, event every time.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you in part by Alfresco Chapel, a proper barbecue showroom up north. They're the go-to stockists for all your grills, smokers and pizza ovens. They've got everything from rubs, sauces, fuels, woods, coolers, butcher's paper, you name it, they've got it. They've even got pizza dough, craft ales and frozen meats now as well. Whether you're deep into outdoor cooking or just getting started, it's well worth a visit. Head down to Market Street in Adlington or follow at Alfresco Chapel on Instagram and go and visit the showroom. You will not regret it. Big thanks to the guys for supporting the show. Now let's get into it.
Well, so the event, anyone who's listening or watching it that isn't aware of it, on the 4th of October, we are putting on an event on a farm in Cheshire, Millington Hall Farm. And it is a free event for anyone to attend. It is a ticketed event, and it's a bit fiddly how we've had to do it.
Yeah, but there's different numbers.
There's a reason for it. So basically, it is 100% free, but you have to buy a ticket for £10, and then when you arrive on the day and sign in, you get refunded. And the only reason for that is so that we can keep track of actual numbers of the amount of people that are going to be there, mainly for health and safety reasons. We need to know how many toilets we need, and we need to know how much beer to buy in, because there is going to be beer for sale on the weekend, on the day, but you can bring your own beer as well. There's like no rules as such. We encourage camping, coming, bring in a grill and cooking for yourself, but there will be food available on the day. We've got loads of different people that are coming and doing demos and different things and giving food away. There's going to be a couple of vendors there. Get Under, they'll be there doing smash burgers.
Just get out.
Yeah. So
You want the list?
we did a live Q&A. We didn't have like a solid list, but I am going to be releasing.
I think we did. We still did. We
We had an idea, but
We had an idea.
this is what we've got
This is the rough list.
signed in so far.
This is the list at the moment.
Yeah.
So we've got Daddy Cools, who's going to do a Hot Wings Challenge.
Following challenge, yeah.
Monolith.
Monolith are going to be there doing some demos.
Shape or form.
Yeah.
Demo. We've got Alfresco.
yeah.
Alfresco, do you want to? I mean, while we're on you, do you want to say what is in your mind to do, or do you want to keep that on the wraps for now?
I mean, we're at the stall as a minimum, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to bring a few. We're going to probably most likely bring in the Gosners.
I think Gosney mentioned might come with us.
Yes.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, one of the Gosney team said they might come with us.
Yeah. And you were saying about possibly having exclusively for the day a discount code.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can order on the day. So even if it's not there with the guys, you can go on the website, use the code on that day only, and purchase anything from the website which they've got installed.
Yes. Yeah.
Super cool and very generous.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Lovelocks. Pizza demo.
Lovelegs want to do a pizza demo and maybe do some sponsorship with logs and fuel and things. Yeah.
So we've got quite a few butchery demos. Butcher John what?
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Helping my father. The catering butcher.
Yeah.
Yorkshire craft butcher. So Butcher Gav as well.
Yeah.
Richard the craft butcher.
Craft butcher at Silverman. I think because we've got so many, we're going to have a separate area.
Have a butchery demo stage because we've got
Probably a butchery demo stage in the main tent. And then the food demos we'll do outside because obviously they're going to be able to charcoal.
Yeah. So was it Butcher Inrows as well? Message and he was interested in a bit of the demo.
He was in the UK Butchery UT, something like that.
He was interested.
He's very interested in coming down. So there's going to be loads of butchery, which is cool. I find that really interesting.
I'll watch it.
It's also its own genre, isn't it? His own barbecue genre.
We do it every time we have a pass here, don't we? We're always trying to look at getting a butcher and shit.
Yeah.
And then everything that comes off.
Yeah. And I feel like
I know a guy for you.
Yeah.
I feel a bit like, like I've got all this like knowledge like my dad and like they watch like, but I just don't use So it's like
No fancy string techniques.
around like no.
I find it really interesting.
I find it.
We don't need to do this.
That's no, maybe that's what it is because it's just so available. Like I just don't. Shots from
Call it
yeah,
a shit.
Yeah. So
That's where the views are, man.
you know like that.
That's where the views are.
Absolutely. Some of my reels, if I put Butcher John on the front, slicing a bit of meat off, I get more views. So we've got quite a few barbecue demos. You're going to do a barbecue demo?
Yeah, we'll do.
So we've got grilling gear. Are you going to do one with Carmen gear, did you say?
So we'll see how we're getting on with that one.
Yeah.
It's probably worth mentioning for Ryan as well. It's not just what we're doing, he's bringing the grills that he's designed.
Yeah.
We've had a little play on them. They're amazing. I cooked on them with yourself at your works barbecue the other day. So it'll be a chance for anyone who's seen grilling gear on Insta and seen all the bits and bobs and see it, and the 3D renders of the grills. There's a chance to see them in person as well, which was super cool. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. And then you guys are bringing the Carmen gear, which is the Camados, which are phenomenal.
Bring one of them. Just do a bit of a demo.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. We're just all going to be there and cooking. We'll have obviously the butchery stage, on a bit of a barbecue stage.
Yeah.
People can choose whether they want to watch butchery or barbecue. And I mean, it'll cross over as well, because the stuff that's like butchered, it's going to be
It's
barbecue.
going to come up more.
We've got a load of meat that he's cooking. So
So yeah, we've got Thermapen.
Yeah.
Involved.
yeah. They're going to be involved in. Sorry.
Yeah,
Should be should be announced.
yeah. I've sent him the drafts and he's still up for it.
Yeah. So
Merch.
the idea is we're going to get some event only merch through Tribe Apparel. They're going to handle all kind of the messy stuff, but we are getting a design done by Mr. Steve Stark.
Yeah.
And you can order. The plan is that you can order these t-shirts via Tribe Apparel to collect at the event to save on postage and things like that. And it'll just be a nice little. I mean, it's a super cool. What I've seen so far, and it's not even near the finished products. Super cool. They look amazing. But it'll be something that we can take away in November. With and say, I was there.
And there's come up all classes.
Is it? Right. Yeah. They'd be like them t-shirts. They'd be like Spike Island. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
So we got Reeves Barbecue.
Yeah, Breeze Barbecue. He's coming over. He wants to do a demo, which is super, super cool. He's from it's down south way. It's funny because he reached out about doing the event, and then he's also coming to help me with one of the demos at an overnight cook at the farm, which is not to do with the event. So yeah, that was really handy for me because I'm not Sizzle Fest when that kicks off, and I needed someone to cover. Carnage Carnival's coming up to do some small offset demos. Yeah, that's going to be dead cool.
We've got We Love Produce as well.
Yeah,
Wayne.
yeah. I mean, it's worth coming just to meet Wayne, isn't it? He's going to have his own stage.
Gap one doing a burger competition.
Yeah, so get one a bit there, selling some burgers, smash burgers. He's got an award-winning burger trailer, and this guy he knows his onions. He goes all around the world throughout researches.
Staffordshire.
Yeah, he's very well known.
He's really popular.
Very well known. But he's also going to judge a smash burger competition or burger competition.
Not between us, just in the day, just having a bit of a laugh. Like, wants to just something forward. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be a laugh. Yeah.
We've got Firefly, Gold Baltic as well.
Yeah, so Firefly and about two of our favourite brands that I just shout out all the time.
Yep.
Firefly doing rubs and sauces. They'll be there in some capacity, probably cooking on some pit barrels, I would guess.
Yeah.
Showing off some of the sauces and rubs that they do.
We've got a few fire pits now.
A few fire pits. So Baltic will, I think, are sponsoring the main fire pit with the seats around it and things like that. Cool. Which will be cool. And there'll be opportunities on the day to purchase things at a discounted rate. If you want to, there is no expectation for anyone to spend any money. It's just, if you want to support the brands that are supporting the event, then great. But it's entitled to you.
Chris
is going to do a demo, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm hoping he does tacos. I'm hoping he does tacos because they're the best tacos I've ever tasted.
Won't complain.
Yeah, so they're coming. I think they're just going to have some stuff on blast that people taste and buy things when they're there, which is cool.
Kendo Grills
are coming with a few chefs. I think they said he was coming with like 3 or 4 different chefs. Some names you'll know, some names you don't, but that's going to be exciting as well. So they'll be cooking some awesome stuff.
So then we've got Harry J's.
Harry J's, another rub company from Staffordshire, sells a lot of his products online and through Catering Butcher. And he is also a white label rub maker. So you've probably had a lot of Harry J's rubs and not realised that you've had them. But they are amazing. I'm a huge fan of the U Legend rub, which is fantastic.
Wow. I don't much on.
Oh yeah, the general rub.
The general Catering Butcher season.
Yeah, so it's general rub. It's
Really brilliant, just on like veg.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
roast potatoes.
banging on potatoes.
Yeah,
absolutely banging on potatoes. So look, we've got Alex from Fields 4, Alex McConnell.
Yeah, so Alex is a chef, come farmer, come event organizer, putter on.
It's all about Fields to Fork and actually bringing it through from the field and then to your table.
So he was one of the organisers for Fields to Fork in Stockport, which I went to, which was an amazing event. And on the farm, they, as well as hosting events on the farm, they rear their own beef.
Yeah.
And they're sort of big advocates for their beef. And he does some of
It feels like he's actually a chef as well.
Yeah, it's some of his stuff is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he basically just said, I just want to come down, I'll just cook a load of meat and give it away. I was like, great. Well, he's a proper cool guy and it's fantastic to have in there.
Last least, Meat Fruits.
So Meat Freaks is a friend of Harry J's, Ben from Harry J's. They're doing a collab together and they have, from the picture that I've seen, the biggest offset smoker that I've ever seen in my entire life. And they want to bring that down and again, just cook on it and just show it off and do some demos and give some food out on there. And that's everyone that we've got confirmed.
Yeah.
Which is already, if it was just that, is amazing. We're also just waiting on confirmation on a few others, but the door doesn't close there. So if you are a brand, a chef, somebody who does pop-ups, whatever it is that you do, even if you just think of yourself as a competent fire cook, and you think, you know what, I want to do a demo, and I've got this idea and I want to do it, get in touch, and if we can facilitate it, we will. Because the more, the merrier. I think it's going to be amazing.
As a community event, we're doing this for the community. We're not just not doing it for anybody else. We're just going to put it on big free event.
Yeah. And it's early days, yeah.
It's still early days. We've got a lot of that. Yeah. But please do reach out. The sooner you reach out, the more likely it is that we're going to be able to say yes. Because I get the impression with the way it's gone already, there probably is going to be a point when we go, we just can't. There's not enough hours in the day to fit anyone else in.
Yeah.
So please do reach out. We want as many people there as possible. We want to say yes to everyone, but the sooner that you reach out, the better.
Yeah, we're just on the schedule really in the moment.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Ideally, we want to know.
Yeah.
So we are talking. I'm talking to John as well, looking at having a barbecue up north area and doing the Q&A, the Beyond the Flame series live. So that's really good down there. Really good.
It's probably worth mentioning as well because what I have noticed is, yes, the event is up north, it's in Cheshire, it is open to everybody. So whether you're in the deepest, darkest south,
or we don't discriminate where they're from.
No, but whether you could be in Scotland, you could be in Wales, you could be in Ireland. We have actually got a couple of people coming over from Ireland, travelling over. But everybody goes
below that line as well. Below the line. Below the famous line.
Yeah, below the famous line.
Oh, what the gap. Well, you are invited.
Everybody is welcome. We want to get everyone up here and on this farm for that day, just hang out and have fun. It's going to be a chance. We all talk a lot online on Instagram and come on each other's posts and support each other, but this is the chance for everyone to come together and socialise and just have the chat. So yeah, just get involved.
Just be there, yeah.
Just get involved. Yeah, just get involved. Buy your tickets. Yeah, the tickets are live now. If you go back through the From the Shack podcast account, you'll find somewhere that has the link. Or if you go to the Facebook event page, the Big BBQ Community Cookout, if you search that, you'll find it. The link is on there. Or you can go to Cheshire Barbecue School. The link will be on there. If you can't find it in any of those places, you might be as computer illiterate as I am, then just DM one of us and we'll send you the link. Yeah. So it's £10 deposit that you get back. There is also an option there for camping. So if you are coming and you want to camp, you're bringing a tent or a camper van, you do have to purchase a ticket as well for that. And that, again, is just so we know how many plots to allocate for the camping area.
But you get it all back.
Yes, it's all the fun still.
So, yeah, it's the only way that we could do it feasibly. But yeah, I think that's it. So is there the 4th of October? I'm thinking, and I'm staying positive, that we're going to be lucky with the weather. It's September's normally still nice.
Been a good year so far.
Yeah,
Right, and there's been a lot better than what they were last year.
well, there's got to be some positives from global warming, haven't there? You know,
So there's a big TP.
We've got quite a few.
yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's going to be a few
stages will be underneath. I know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think-
It'd be covered. Yeah, it'd be covered anyway. Obviously there's going to be areas that aren't covered, but there's a huge tent, and it is basically the same size tent as the Great British Bake Off. You know, when they do that. So we've got a tent that size. It's big enough to hold, I think, 250 people. They host weddings and stuff in it. But then that's the main tent. So we're going to have probably tables and chairs in there. We'll probably have the butcher's block, can do the butchery there.
Inside that.
Because it's inside. And then outside there'll be other little tents where there'll be different things going on. And then obviously there'll be the vendor pop-ups, things like that.
We're going to have the vendors down by the entrance, and then across from that we'll probably have the main stage, where we're going to try and have it undercover as
much as possible.
with the grills to the back. So so it's
So a lot of the times you can open up the fact it's not going to be. Well, I think
too weather dependent.
yeah. So if it does rain, the chefs and the barbecues and stuff will be undercover. Just bring a brolly just in case. You get them little brollies that fold up in your pocket. But I don't.
It's not one shows, mate.
We're not doing enough, are we?
Anyone, any poncho suppliers? Getting as much just in case.
I mean, if we're going to get them, we're going to walk with the low. That's another thing.
Just see if Tribe will do us some
branded
ponchos, please.
Yeah. But I think I'm really looking forward to it. It's I probably in reality haven't got time to organise this thing, but you've started a ball rolling that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine as if you was.
Well, that's another thing probably worth saying as well. Like we do, it isn't just me and Dad organising it. We put the idea forward, and then I don't think we expected to get a yes, to be honest. When we said, we host it for him. When he said, yeah, we thought, oh, still got to do it. So we roped in some of our friends. So we've got Ryan, we've got Adam and Steve from Alfresco, we've got Wayne, your dad's in there, Liam's in there. So the farm are doing the bar. Yeah, they're doing the bar. No, it's neighbourhood. That's a really nice lager as well. Yeah. It's a local brewery to the far. They're literally 3 miles up the road. Yeah, so it's helpful. So it was the one thing. Marty, who owns the farm, who's kindly let us use the farm and do this. And he's literally doing all the infrastructure for free. Yeah, he's got generators to put in all the tents, so we're doing it all for free. And he was saying, yeah, just bring your own. And I said, we'll do that, but do you want to sell some beer as well? Because he does that. He's phenomenal. It would perfect. And it's just a little bit something to say financially. There is actually an option on the ticket page where you can give a donation to support if you wanted to. I'm sure it's all very much appreciated. But no, yes, it's going to be a really good event. You've got the neighbourhood beer there. I think there'll be some wines as well, which are local. And then just probably a few regular spirits. But yeah, I mean, bring your own beer. But if you run out, the bar's there.
Whatever you want, some fresh, cold beer.
Yeah, nice cold from the tap beer. And then, we'll let you know. Is there anything else about the event that we need to cover?
No, that's fun. So, what we're up to now. So, when's Alfred going to event?
So I went to Alfredo's event. I won the ticket from Smoke on Instagram. I thought it was a lineup at first. I almost didn't click the notification, and it comes up and it sort of half tells you on the notification whatever. What it was. I don't know. It's because I forgot it even happened. And I clicked it, and I thought, oh, that sounds good. And then it's in Badbury, so it was like a 2-hour drive, and it was the Sunday session. So you guys had already been to the Saturday session.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, loved it.
So I went on a Sunday, drove down there, got there a little bit early, and it was great. I had a little chat with Al, top bloke in it.
Yeah.
So it's just like really down to earth, really approachable. I found it. So it just gives you the time.
Point of the day and just have a little.
Yeah. He's quite funny. He's got a funny sense of humour. But so he was doing a open live for him, Argentinian style. So it was on like Southeast
Sangria grills with the asado cross. So
Raising it up and raising it down. Depending on how hot the grill is.
yeah,
What you needed.
you know what surprised me? How hot it wasn't. You do feel how hot it was over the charcoals, and I don't know. It's obviously just for barbecue, isn't it? You kind of expect it to be hot pretty early, and it's not. Like, and he's like, yeah, if you can hold your hands there for 6 seconds, that's what you want. The problem is, I'm from like a tradie background, so I've got like leather hands. I'm holding hand there, and I'm like, I can't. I got like 25, and I'm like,
Did you not notice that when you put your hand over it and you were like, oh, nothing, and then all of a sudden it just hit? I found that it did.
and it was the bit. It went by the asado cross bit, and like he was saying, with that, he wanted to be like, I think he said 4 or 5 seconds. Just like,
Hey, there's one right these now, Pop.
it's not as hot as you think.
How many seconds I need to go for each thing? Like,
Those are easy.
I can only need to research this hard.
But I also think that thing is a lot like, you know, like the people go, oh yeah, you know, when you feel this burn in your hand, that's how you know mistakes. Everyone's hands are different.
Yeah.
I've got these like weird chubby hands, like sausage fingers. You know what I mean? It's like my hands are different than some GP.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All he's done is sign signals. Do you know that?
I wouldn't have that.
My hand's going to be a lot tougher than his, so it's not going to work. But yeah, I mean, I did find it really interesting, and yeah, it was just a pleasure to be there meeting him, to be honest. And there's a lot of lads there who
Had some good stuff being cooked.
they did beef for him. So they did beef. That was the thing we spoke about before, didn't we? That surprised me. So he cooked picanha, he cooked tri-tip, sausages. He put the sausages to start with. That salsa stuff on chiripan, really nice and something like that. It's basically just pepper, onion.
So I thought it was sausage Creole shit.
Was it?
Yeah.
So what's the
Chiripan was sausage on the French bread with chimichurri. That's
we didn't have chicken. We had the peppers and fun.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, but chimichurri. So we had that on the chicken, on the front chicken. Like sausage Creole on the chicken.
Did he put chimichurri butter on the chicken?
Yes.
Yeah. So we had that a little bit. We had that with everything.
Yeah.
But that's what we had with the sausage.
Okay.
Well, just stupid that. Yeah, just give it out. It was really nice. It was really nice.
Well, I had it for chimichurri on a girthy sausage.
Yeah. It was really good. So he did that, but he did beef ribs. But he did beef ribs on the asado cross. So he was cooking them direct, which I've never ever done. I've only ever smoked them. So I was really interested to see how they tasted. I don't know what I expected. He kept sort of pre-warning the texture was going to be different.
Yeah. No, I've never had beef ribs.
You've done. I've done them.
I've seen it.
It just tasted like roast beef to me.
Yeah.
But when I don't mean now offhand, it was good. It was really good roast beef, like really tender, really juicy.
Both from touch as well. I mean, Dave kept put a Thermapen in.
Yeah.
Check it just to make sure for everything was
Just by touch.
by touch.
But I really enjoyed it. But it was a bit, I don't know, weird things to my brain. I was thinking, right, it's roast beef, so I prefer it pink. But yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that, because it was really tender, it was really juicy.
You slice it more than pulling it. Like,
Yeah, it's more.
Oh, yeah,
you can
really
pull
hard.
it. Yeah, it was slice like it.
Yeah.
It was just. I still think I prefer smoked ribs. But the kind
That's the only thing I'd say is out of all that class, I'm a little bit smart on the beef ribs.
Yeah.
So what I prefer over the counter or the garnet or the
tri-tip. The kind of nicer. They're both really nice.
I really do. I just tried it and just felt a bit chewy.
There wasn't a huge difference. There wasn't a huge difference, but there was a difference. They were both put carly well. Yeah, picanha all day.
He did buy 3 or 4 of them, didn't he, with all these different rubs on.
Yeah.
So when it actually comes to it, it's like, you tried it, like, that's really good. And all of a sudden you'd have a different piece and it were even better. We were trying to figure it out at the end. It was the one piece. It was like roast beef, but just 10 times better.
Yeah.
And we were trying to figure it out by looking at the rub, the tub of rub.
Yeah.
It's had it, and then you just put it up against a piece of meat.
Because like Argentine over there is like just big hunks of meat on a fire, and
Yeah, just so nice.
And he used rubs, didn't he? But he was saying on Sunday, and he was saying like, it's just salt.
Yeah.
Just salt.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
Just salt it. What's the deal? And just salt it.
We don't use these rubs. He said, I only do these because like you guys are used to it. And said, like, well, now it's just salt. But the thing I like about lad fire cooking, the beef ribs,
and the panya, which was what we experienced when we cooked at yours the other week with that huge curry both thick. Was we got like crispiness on the fat. They blended. I could just eat that fat on its own. Just it's unbelievable.
No, I do it with that. I do it. And I obviously cooked for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fat side for the Lord.
Because we cooked it, didn't we? And then I put 2 lobs either side of it and just like cooked fat side down and it went all crispy and it. But yeah, it was a really good class. Really enjoyed it. A little bit like myself. You missed out. You know you want to do? Thoughts back with 1 for 1 myself.
This is all before I even got a Kadai, so this is all before me. I even was thinking of my little foray into my fire, mate. This was all before this.
I'm going to put a class on it.
I've got a little
Kadai soon. I'll give you discounts.
Right.
You laugh with a ticket.
Yeah. I hope I'm winning a ticket.
But no, I mean, yeah, I won a ticket when met Al. Thought it was great guy, loved it. Met Elkie, first time I met Elkie, he was at the Platts. Yep. Dave from Wilson's Barbecues, first time I met him. He's really good. He's coming on the podcast. Is it? Yeah, he's coming on the podcast. He's going to be doing something up in Warrington later in the year, so I'm gonna get together and Dave from Wilson's Barbecue went on the podcast. You did it here first. Was he giant? Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah. It's about, he must be 6'5", 6'6". Also, it's all yeah, must be. What? Because I'm about 6'2". I'm 5'8" and 1/4 arm, you know. But no, it was good, and it was a good group that were there. So I enjoyed that. It was a long drive back though. Something a lot different as well, and a lot of passage. Yeah, do you know what?
That's what I said. If I go into the class, I want to go.
Yeah,
some stuff like that. I
come away from
just want to go on a barbecue
with confidence. Yeah, I don't think, and I don't mean this in the wrong way. I don't think I learned loads. It kind of reinforced how I thought it was going to be. So I've come away with the comments like, yeah, I'm happy about that now, so I can give it a go. You know what I mean? Because you can sort of take everything that you know from traditional barbecue to that. Yes, but it is just a little bit different. Like you just forget about temps because you can't temp anything. Open fire is open fire, so you don't know. That's why it's a lot of feel, sound. Yeah. So seeing how the means reacting.
Yeah, I need to look at a few videos to be honest. I just went for it. I did. Yeah, I just thought I'm out.
But it's the best way to do it, though.
That's cool. Yeah, the fun of it. Yeah, just practice and feel. And that's what it's all about. Yeah.
If in a barbecue that's got a lid, you can control in that environment, aren't you?
Yeah.
With open fire, you can't really. You've got to just sort of react. There's a lot of factors. That you win.
Yeah, but it's also about positioning.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it
was a nice little day that you're all right, but if you get a little breeze or something, then it's going to throw everything. I think, out, we've got a little bit closer to the heat and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was like, I had it hanging. I had this hanging, but then, like after half an hour, you realise that the bottom's cooking 10 degrees more than the top. So then it's right, okay, right. How do we do this? Like every hour, I turn it round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, but again, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
It was just like sort of feeling the way through it.
Yeah. Well, he did his frog chicken, didn't he?
Yeah.
I did it the other day. I did it first day.
Yeah.
I know. So was
Is it? Yeah. So you anything different from Spats? God.
It's butchered slightly different. Yeah. And the way he described it. I mean, when you say it makes complete sense, because all the way through the class, he was saying when he was cooking the ribs, he was cooking bone side of the ribs towards the meat, and he said that does 2 things. A, it stops the meat from overcooking on that side. It protects the meat. But then the other thing is that the bones heat up to the
I suppose if you cook on the live fire, you haven't got the flame.
No, so the bone marks.
Anyway, so
the bones become that. And it's the same with the chicken. Like we was about Scotch chickens that we've all done that. Everyone do it. You do it this way, and the carcass protects the meat from drying out. So I don't think it's as effective as the big beef bones. But I think with winch batch cooking. If you've ever had the little oysters, Yeah. When you spatchcock it, so you can take them out easily. Yeah, easily. And they're little good bits that when you've done the frog chicken, it just be that's a bit more.
Yeah.
If anybody else gets them, you need samples.
Yeah.
Because they're the best bits.
I wouldn't say it's one of the things that is, it's a game changer, but it is just another way of cooking chicken. It's quite
That's
I think it looks well. It looks really good, I think.
I might just do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should do.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's really good.
What about what he always says about silver scale fat? Have you done that more? Leaving the fat, leaving the.
I always did anyway.
I didn't when I was smoking, but I've been doing all the last five.
Because I said that to you, didn't I? Was it you I was talking to ages ago and talking about? Because when I worked at Big BBQ, we were cooking so many ribs. Like sometimes I just didn't have time to trim. When I started doing it, I'd trim it, I'd take loads of time. And as we got busier, I had to do more per day. I was just, because I was doing it all now. So I was just running out of time. And then I just got time and started to cook with it. Not hardly touching it. And I preferred them do better.
It's only when I do a brisket. But then even still, then I just don't know too bad because I mean, cook on the tin, it.
Yeah. The silver skin was one for me.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the ribs.
Yeah.
See, on beef, I would leave them on.
It goes crispy then.
I would leave them on beef ribs, but then if I was using pork ribs, I'd pull off.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd do that.
I've just stopped taking it on both go.
Even on what?
Yeah. I think I did a video and I took them off, but I already took them off.
And just conditions, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason. I don't think I've ever done them side by side. I've just been conditioned. And that's not you're supposed to do.
It's habits, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just habits. You just get into habits. I'm not saying you should leave it on.
No, do you not take it off?
I
I couldn't physically get it off once. And what I ended up doing was just getting a knife and just crisscrossing and scoring a little bit. Again, do it. Did that make a difference? I have no idea really. Unless I keep saying this, unless things are side by side, or unless you make some really detailed notes, I don't think you.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, you can do them on a Monday, cooking Saturday, not Tuesday. It's a different wrap of ribs. We do it slightly different. The other thing I used to do in the restaurant is I'd score. So like where I was going to slice the ribs into individual portions on the membrane. I could pre-score it, so it was easy to score. Because I used to find that sometimes. It was and it's a busy service, and I'm just trying to get through it and not tear the beef into pieces. If I didn't do that, so I'd pre-score that, so I'd literally just cut through the flesh and just. Other than that, I don't bother. No, I hardly trim. When it comes to fat, I like having the fat. It's flavour, but as it's cooking, it bastes the thing as well. So everyone's different, aren't they? This is one of the things. There isn't a right or a wrong way to an extent, but do what you like. Yeah. Do what leave the fat on, leave the fat on. Something tells you should be leaving the fat on, top the sun off. They're not eating it. You're
not unless you're doing competition barbecue. I wouldn't be worried.
No, that's next year. Team Shack. Team Shack.
Team Shack.
Sponsored by Shaquille O'Neal. This episode of From the Shack is brought to you in part by Pit Barrel Cookers, one of the simplest, most reliable ways to get into proper charcoal cooking. If you've not seen one before, it's a vertical drum smoker that makes it ridiculously easy to get amazing results. Ribs, brisket, wings, you name it. Hang your meat, shut the lid and let it do its thing. I've used mine now for about 6 months and it's still one of the most hands-off bits of kit I've got. They're built solid, easy to use and available right here in the UK. Go and check them out at Firefly Barbecue. You can book online or go in the shop and have a look and try it out. See you in the show. So that was the Alfresco class. And then all of us, everyone sat here on Saturday just gone. We all went to Food Festival with matches.
Yeah.
I think the elephant in the room is we're not going to get into politics or tell anyone that they're wrong or right. It got a bit of bad press. It got a bit of bad press, and I think I'm safe to say that everyone that sat in this room maybe didn't see it that way.
Just what, right? It was a bit heavy on the queues as you walked in.
Yeah.
So you can't deny that. It was a bit heavy on the queues as you walked in. And again, I think it was more because of the location. People didn't realise there was a bit of an extra area. So it was like sort of like everyone was crammed into the first half.
Everyone else has seen them first few vendors and queues. Yeah. And we walked in and we said, well, let's just go and have a move because these queues are big. And we went to the first place where we got the little brisket donuts. 15, 20 minutes queuing.
got them, ate them, great. And then we went round to the other bit where half people didn't know it was there. And we didn't queue for more than 15 minutes after that.
Yeah. It was just that first initial bit as you walked in. But then after probably an hour, I really enjoyed myself.
I had a great time.
We didn't have to queue up for beer or anything. I mean, that's normally a bit than
I
didn't have to queue up for beer. All the food that I eat that I ate there was of a really good standard.
Yeah, good food. I'm not saying it was a perfect thing because it wasn't. The venue needs looking at.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that is because it was the layout. It was like a Y shape.
The shape of it, yeah.
It was a weird shape, and there was a stage at the sort of interjunction of that Y stage, if you like. So I think a lot of people didn't realise that there was another like street avenue full of vendors and another stage past it. Yeah, and I think that was what caused a lot of the issue. We got in a little bit late, so the queue to get in was long. Totally get it. But these things happen. This was year one, day one of year one of an event that he's in a new venue. They've never done it before. Maybe it's because we've done things before, like not hosted events, but we've done podcasts and things.
Yeah.
I can appreciate what goes into
what it takes to plan something like that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought
also the people that you were with as well. Remember?
Yeah, we went with a group.
Well, there was a big crick.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Crib. Yeah. We have to because we've got a sport event like that in Manchester. I for one.
There's loads of them.
I'm going next year regardless.
I'll go next year.
Yeah, I'm going next year.
It's a learning curve for a minute.
Yeah.
Make sure they'll learn about the mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of us was it? Because there's a lot. When we all met up in Weatherspoon.
Yeah.
Those been up doing 20.
Yeah, there was just a table with me and Laura. We sat on there. That was in 20.
I'm saying hello, like, and it's hard when you don't actually, you don't know people, like, as in, you just know their Instagram handles and stuff. So it was pretty. It was good putting a face to the name.
Yeah. I think it's probably worth saying as well. Like we're not now saying that the people who had a bad experience are lying. That's not what we're saying. We're saying, I think you can let something get to you within the first 10 minutes. If it hit you back with something, you can let it ruin your day, maybe. But also, I am very aware that the people over there that they've got food that I didn't have and they weren't happy with it. That's fair enough. I didn't experience that. I think what 7, 8 vendors we went to. Went to 7 or 8 vendors.
It's quite a bit.
And every dish that I had, I enjoyed. I really liked the format of, and not all the vendors did it, but majority of them did. They had 3 price brackets. Yeah, you had like £3, £6.50 or £7.50, whatever it was, and a 15 quid. Yeah. And I've said this to you guys before. One of the things that I enjoyed the most was on the £3 menu, which was it was the salt and water Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Pastrami. It was pastrami, and I couldn't believe that was £3.
Yeah, it was really good value.
Yeah. So the argument about you had to pay 30 quid for a ticket, and then you had to pay for your food. Well, yeah, because people don't put these events on for free.
Yeah,
you got to appreciate that, and prices are subjective. So what one person thinks is a decent price, another person might think it's extortionate. Again, totally acceptable. But you've got to look at it for what it was. You could go there and have 10 dishes that cost you £3 a dish. You spend 30 quid and you probably get more than you would normally eat in a week. Or you could go all out and buy the £15 dishes. No one was forcing anyone to buy anything or spend anything. The choices were there. And I didn't think the beers were too dear either. Really, for 6 seconds. No. The beer wasn't cold. That was an issue.
Probably a bit of a
yeah. After 3 or 4, I didn't care.
That was all right.
No, it wasn't.
Nothing local. No, that which I found odd. Yeah, because there's loads of breweries around there, loads of breweries around there that they could have tapped into. There's loads in Salford.
They need to tackle that up and get the fridges in and expand that range. Yeah, sort of the bottle on there.
Well, again, year one, these are things, as long as they take the criticism as constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Year 2 could be something really special.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Come here as well.
Yeah. I can't think for another barbecue festival up in Manchester.
No.
We'll definitely go again.
Yeah. I'll definitely go again.
And even afterwards, it was good. We went to go in. We all went for drinks afterwards as well. Like we all got
a good day.
Yeah. It's not adding into all of them.
When you choose the pub, what pub you want to go to? The furthest one from
the furthest one, and we get there. Nice, even there.
Third type of big wall.
Yeah. You told me. You said.
I mean, it was
really high.
I went, sure, that's they didn't get lost. We're in Piccadilly now.
All he wanted to do was me and him for a group of whiskey because he's like, I want to take you to a proper whiskey pub. I'm like, right, okay.
And then to Castlefield.
Yeah, but then we get in there and there was
a lot of kids dressed up.
Yeah. We get in there, they don't think, well, they did about 4 whiskies and that. I mean, as if it is a proper whiskey shop.
Well, then, what was your favourite then? See?
Of the food on the day, Catholic Continental, the prawns. They were absolutely nice. I did see somebody on the Facebook saying they went for prawns.
Everything massive.
Yeah,
I've never seen them that big.
Festivals and shows down south, like, we're paying 20 quid for that.
Yeah.
It was a bag.
We say that about going down south. I went on the day after yesterday. I went to Britfest.
Yeah.
But near me, I paid £12.50 for a bagel with salt beef on it. You know, and it was cold. It was tiny. £12.50. I got better value there. Again, it's a subjective thing, isn't it? But you're in city centre. This is the thing. You're in city centre Manchester. That's not going to be cheap for them to hire. I'm not saying they didn't do well out of it because they obviously did. But that's fair play. Why would you do? You put on an event like that to do well out of it. Why would you not?
I think they sold out yesterday. We had some customers in today who went down yesterday and they loved it. It wasn't overcrowded. They did say Catholic Continental sold out by 2 o'clock.
Well, not so. I saw some.
It didn't tell you. It basically didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Like a thing. It didn't tell you on the menu. But
we've been before anyway, so we know of this because we were here for, and it was absolutely outstanding. What a job here.
There was 2. There was pork belly that was on that big ball. Where was that from?
Was that the dragon plate?
I don't know. Somebody picked up because obviously what we were doing, we were at one then.
Yeah.
We all split up in the room.
That was our dragon.
Was that?
And then there was
Was it them pork belly bites?
No, there was a big
smoke on the wall. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So I think it might have been picked up a big.
I seen the picture that you had.
Horse rib or beef. Yeah, that one that I grabbed over. It's paused. Yeah.
Oh no, that was it's meats.
Well, pretty much as was. Yeah,
It was an all-stick there. That's the
burn
I do it around.
burn smoker cafe. I don't know what doing that with sticker. I remember getting Alvin Burn sticker.
Yeah,
yeah.
What were the 50? What else? I think it was 20.
I don't know. It was fucking big.
But also the Pigeonton Game and Flame.
There was it.
It was cold, which is not. Yeah. But it tasted. And I've never had pigeon before. It's something a little bit different.
Yeah, I like it. I like using it.
So I enjoyed everything that I had, but if I had to pick one thing that I enjoyed the most, it was the rear tackle for Death by Tacos. That was
interesting.
Yeah, that was the tastiest thing that I had. But I will say, close second was tacos at Pappy's and the Yorkshire pudding. That was just it. But yeah, that birria taco was the best birria taco I've had in a long time. I think it was slightly. It should have been middle price menu. It was one taco for 15 quid. That's the only thing. But again, was Chris?
Don't say. I mean, you can.
No. Chris is excellent. But it was it was a fantastic time. I really enjoyed it.
Well, what's not fun?
Mine was pork belly bites from off the road, and then the Yorkshire pudding. And we really enjoyed it. But again, the garlic prawns, the prawns from Cafe Continental, everyone was really great.
And I don't like prawns.
I don't. That's why I don't.
If it was somebody that smell like them.
I can eat them, but I don't go out. I love it all too. Yeah.
I like the Pappy's ones. You know, the tacos, the brisket taco for me. It was definitely the actual taco was coated in, whether they like fried it a little bit in meat fat, but it's a little salty as well. And just for me, with like the freshness of the salsa and stuff, like that was proper about me. Like, so I really like that. And then I did really like the pastrami Yorkshire to be fair. I thought it was bang on.
Yeah.
So then I'd say Pappy's for me just edged it.
Yeah.
Did Pappy's before?
Pappy's. They came to the Preston now.
They were not the
to the flat. I think it's just get anything.
I got the search and go before you booked him for the smoke fling.
Yeah,
there wasn't been all supposed to go or something. We should do it as like
I've
been up.
We should do it. I fancy going there because
we always said it. We said it in the last season. It was going to do it. We haven't done it.
You should do. I was impressed with that.
Well, I think what's a good show for the event is the fact that you've got 5 blokes here, and all of us chose a different thing as our favourite.
Yeah.
No, I mean that tells you it was a good choice.
Who won the awards? I think Happy's won an award.
Cafe Continental won the, I think, won the overall. Pappy's won one, and the meat
The samosas.
yeah, the samosas
I didn't try.
won the best single dish.
I guess not though. With that, Poor Boys brisket donut was good.
Really good.
Poor Boys brisket donut was really good.
Really good.
I was intrigued to understand how they technically carried that out and how they tend.
I think I know because I've done beef shin croquettes before.
Yeah.
And, but they must just have a mould. The only reason I didn't mark them higher because they were really good. The reason I didn't mark them higher is because it is deep fried, and if it deep fry anything, potentially it tastes good. Whereas everything else, I'm just giving it on the merit of the actual flavours, rather.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say about it is I don't think the demos that they got much from appetite.
And I think the reason for that was the location, because it was like, the only way you can describe it, it was like streets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With the vendors either side, and then the demo stage, if you imagine a cul-de-sac, was at the bottom of a cul-de-sac with vendors up either side, so it was so narrow. There was only probably, you could only, shoulder to shoulder, I think you could probably get 8 people shoulder to shoulder and across the front of the stage. So being able to hear as well, because there was music on, was probably 8 people across and maybe 5 or 6 going back. So people, you could see it the whole street. You couldn't hear it. Because if you were at the back end of the street where Cafe Continental was, even if you could see it, the music stage was closer to you. You couldn't hear it. I think a lot of the problems and a lot of reasons that people have got a back up is solely down to the venue. I think even the people that were saying about the value, I think if they walked into somewhere and it was like just sort of almost open, like circular, with the main stage facing you and maybe the other stage where you walk in, I think people would have a totally different experience. Yeah, it's totally different experience. A lot of seating in the middle. I agree with.
Did you not have a caviar slug of caviar?
I had a little taste and bumped someone else's caviar. It's not for me, caviar. It's not for me. I'm not classy enough. It was just salty bubbles.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's not for me.
It's fish eggs. It's not for me. Well, yeah, that was it. So, I mean, I've said I'd definitely go again. Steve said it. Yeah.
I said it was good to go for the event where we could either catch an Uber or a short train.
Yeah.
It was good for them. It was fun. I thought it was
It was a good excuse to drive together.
Yeah. No, we do it a couple of times. It's a shame we actually only do it a couple of times a year.
But they get a trip to Apple's wood.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go to Baptist. It's not too far, is it? Darwin.
Darwin.
What's it called? Yeah, not Cumbria, what's it? Kendall. What's the other place we were in? The lakes.
Derwent.
So there's also.
I thought it was Campbell.
It is Kendall, isn't it? I'm not speaking as well, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, all I'd say is give it a chance.
Yeah.
Try and not make your mind up. I heard people like walked in and walked out. Like, I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Well, I mean, I don't think you can judge an event if that's what you've done. If you've walked in and walked out, how many judge do that?
I would say more as a group and split up and then all meet up together like we did. We'd have a bit of everything. Just that you're waiting for one bit of food, eat it. You just literally were like, have a try that. Pass on. And that was a good thing.
Well, that one, when we first walked in and you seen that queue, I think it was the queue for Burn, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stand here and say, no, they're all lying. There was none. There was queues then, but that was a massive queue. So in my head, I was going, well, I'm not going to queue there. There's loads of other venues in here. I'm just going to go and eat somewhere else. I'll come back here later. I didn't end up getting back there. I was full to here.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fit me. No. You were like, it was a drink all the time.
Oh, what it was now.
The Catfish Continental queue was big, but it's my queue, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
And then after the first, I think it was about an hour and 20, but let's just say worst case scenario, after the first 2 hours, consider you're in there for 5 hours. After the first 2 hours,
the
queues were just normal queues.
Yeah.
I didn't see anyone selling out Arbor on the Saturday when we went.
I think Meat Castle's had an issue with a meat delivery.
Right. Yeah.
Put for the first.
Yeah, because apparently they were ordering the meat to arrive that morning and it didn't turn up for whatever reason, and they got late. So what I think has happened is there's been this like perfect storm of a few things. The gates are often to open late because of the weather. As soon as you walk in, the layout was weird, and all that first 2 queues look massive.
Yeah.
Newcastle's not having the meat. I think people have just gone in and go, what? First impression. Oh, this is terrible. Oh.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happened. Whereas in reality, you'd have just gone, right, okay. That's a shame, but let's go over there, enjoy myself, and I'll come back here in an hour. And you might have had a better experience, but, you know, it is what it is. Everyone's different. Yeah.
And soon, there's a song.
I think that's it for episode 1. Thanks for joining us, guys. That's the big one here. Maybe I forgot how to do all this. It was just me and you. But no, we are going to have more guests on this season. Like I say, we've got Dave from Us BBQ lined up. We are trying to get our schedules together with James Peck to get him on as well, and there's a few other people we've been trying for like a year. I know, he's a busy boy. Us. Yeah, we're busy boys. But we'll definitely make that happen. If you're interested in being on the pod, do give us a shout and we'll try and make it happen.
Yeah.
But until then,
the flames lit.
keep the
Where's burn?
From the Shack podcast is sponsored by Thermapen. Designed for chefs and loved by home cooks worldwide, Thermapen ensures perfectly cooked food every single time. With its unrivaled speed and accuracy, sleek waterproof design, and a 5-year guarantee, Thermapen is certified to perfect every roast, bake, barbecue and steak. Myself and Dec highly recommend Thermapen as it's the only food thermometer that we use at home as well as when we're cooking at our pop-ups. So cook to temp and not time and enjoy the episode.